All right, good evening everybody. Welcome to Love's Garage. On this episode, I'm going to take a crack at pulling out my old, terrible S14 subframe bushings. So I've heard these things can be a real pain to pull out. So I'm not expecting to go through this without a fight, but you know, we'll see what can happen here. My plan is to use a circular hole cutting saw to get through this, and then I don't know, that's just so rotten, it's almost cracking right out. Hopefully I can just grind the rest of it out, or use a jigsaw or a reciprocating saw. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens here. So anyways, here we go. I'm going to use this to just break the inner race out of this, and then go from there. So here we go. That's not balanced very well. That should help a bit. Let's see, my battery's done. Nope, just not up for the task. Bit of lubrication might help. It's getting pretty stinky. My goal was to not set these on fire like I've seen some people do. It just seems crazy to be burning these things out, but I get it. People get frustrated, and you just kind of want to get through it and get them out, and well, burning them has proven to work. So all right, so I think I've bottomed out on the race there, but it actually kind of looks like it's out. Interesting. It'll spin completely around, but there's like a, inside of the rubber mold, there's like a, this plastic shelf that's in there, which I'm sure that's what's causing this to be hung up, but no big deal. Alright, so that's that plastic thing I'm talking about. You'd think that this would go through that plastic a little faster, but boom, there it is. All right. So that's out. And the rest is, I don't know what the best is here. I'm putting in polyurethane, so I need to keep the outer sleeve of this bushing intact because the new bushings call for it to stay in there. So I have to be a little careful that I don't mar that when I'm taking this out. So I'm just gonna pick at this a little bit, see what happens, but I'm gonna get some gloves on. I mean, at this point, I suppose if I did have to burn out anything that was in there, at least it wouldn't be so bad because a lot of the rubber's out of there. There's still some plastic in there, but all in all, most of the rubber's out. And I'm thinking I could probably just clean that up really quickly with a grinder or something. So this obviously doesn't fit in there. I wish it did, because then it would be super easy, but I'm sure I'll be able to come up with some strategy here. That's not it. You know, you have all these options. I have, you know, just about all the tools I would need for something like this, but sometimes when you're trying to improvise on the spot, it's not always immediately obvious to you what the best way forward is. And so then you end up sometimes wasting a lot of time doing the wrong thing. But I'm really not that far away from having this thing almost completely cleaned out. There's just that, there's like a plastic collar in there and a bit of molded rubber. So that's that plastic collar that I'm hitting through. It's actually pretty thick. Oh yeah. Check that out. Just came right out. Nice. All right, well, this is moving along pretty nicely. Here's the other side. Cool. And there's still some rubber in there. All right, so I'm gonna have to think of something else here to get in there. It's it's pretty much all out, but just take the camera here and show you. It's as you can see, it's almost completely empty, and there's a bit of rubber in over here. This side's pretty clean. That's where the original bit went through. There's some here, and there's a bit down at the bottom, down in there, but I mean, we're almost there. And again, I'm trying not to burn it, set it on fire, but you know, like, there's not a lot of rubber left in there at this point, and I'm not opposed to doing it. If I can't think of something else fairly quickly here to get it out, then I'll light it on fire. It's just so messy and smoky, and you know, not great for the environment, blah, blah, blah. All right, so I'm gonna putter around for a second and revisit this, and I'll be back in a second.